Hey guys, Bruce Kittle, Hidden Pearls Podcast, coming at you with what is a Mindful Tuesday now. So anyway, a little distracted with our travels out east. So everybody probably knows that follows it, how that went. So we're gonna let that one go and try to be mindful around all that. So anyway, I hope you are all well, healthy, and safe. So let's go ahead and jump in with a little bit of meditation, and then we'll have a chat in a minute. So please join me in a comfortable position. So either sitting in a chair, laying down if you want, or maybe on a cushion or mat or whatever it is. So again, we're kind of thinking about alert posture without being too stiff and all those kind of things, but sit comfortably so you're all right. So let's do, we're going to take 3 breaths. And again, this is where we're going to inhale wide and exhale tall. So we've done this before. And again, when we talk about inhale wide, it's really expansive this way and also front to back. So you're really fill in those lungs, fill up your stomach, let all that whole cavity get all loaded up. And then as you exhale, those kind of narrow and come together. And then just sit tall so you can kind of work on that. So let's do that. So here we go. Inhale wide and exhale tall. Inhale wide. Exhale tall. And one more of those. Inhale wide. And exhale tall. So if you're comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes, or you can just kind of unfocus them a little bit if you want to, but as long as it's safe. And then just as we're sitting here, let's take just a little bit of inventory. So first thing, just think a little bit about the energy that you're bringing into this meditation. And so we can kind of process that, but just be aware of what that energy looks like for you. And everybody's a little bit different, but what are you bringing in? What are you carrying with you? And I guess importantly, what do you want to take into the meditation as we move forward? And is there any part of that energy you want to set down and kind of leave here at the door? So you can kind of do that. Also, just check in with your thoughts and emotions, kind of if there's things going on, if it's been a busy day, your mind is racing. Just invite that to calm down a little bit. Maybe just welcome all that analytics and cognitive behavior, and we thank you, but we're just going to kind of set those off to the side as well, or let those pass by. And the same thing if you've been hit with some strong emotions or feelings or whatever that may be going on for you. Again, if you can just sit with that in comfort, acknowledge, kind of accept what that is. And again, just not being carried or swept away with it and being okay with that. So again, just setting those things down. And last, just as you're taking a few breaths here, just inventory your body. So just kind of feeling within you, what is there that's going on? Is there any places that are stuck where you're holding some energy that you'd like to let go of? Any tightness? And maybe just as you're breathing, take a couple breaths there and see what you can let go of. Convince your body to let go of and tell your mind to stop dumping into the body, please. So, all right, so let's do a couple box breaths. So we're going to inhale on 5, hold for 7, exhale for 7. So here we go with those. So we're inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just returning now to your kind of normal breath. Let your body just relax. And again, we're just going to enter into a period of silence here, just a couple minutes, nothing too long. And in this time, we're just focusing on the breath. So as you inhale and exhale, just feeling your body fill up and exhaling. And again, with grace and peace, knowing that thoughts will arise and you won't ever stop that. So it's okay. And as thoughts arise, just see them, acknowledge them, thank them, and let them pass on. And all we're trying to do is not get pulled into those thoughts and get totally swept away. So we'll just mark this, and I'll give you kind of a 30 to 40 second chime just to remind you to stay with us. So I'd invite you just to return back to the sound of my voice. And as you continue with your breath, just starting to come back, but also just as we are winding this breath work together down, just maybe thinking a little bit about what showed up for you in that meditation. If you had some thoughts or emotions show up that were important or significant, and just feeling what those were and being okay with what you thought or what you felt. And then just holding that up and about comparing that or against who it is that you want to be. What thoughts in this life do you want to have? What affirmations are life-giving to you? What values and characteristics do you want to live by? And how do you want to show up? So just encouraging you to think about those things, to hold those close, and to be ready in those difficult moments to be that person that you want to be. So let's take a couple cleansing breaths. We're going to inhale through the nose and exhale big out through the mouth. So here we go. We're going to inhale. And exhale and let all that go. Another one. Exhaling that out, and one more. Okay, well, thank you. That was pretty good. I always like those. So I've been working my way through kind of haphazardly, but today is step 3 of the kind of performance planning process. The first one we talked about, what is your why or your North Star? The second one was overall vision and goals. And step 3 then is thinking about kind of what process you're going to engage in and action steps. So in a traditional kind of process for goal planning and all that kind of stuff, you set the goals and then you design for each goal kind of action steps to get there. I still think that's kind of a good idea. So if you've got a goal to whatever, sell some widgets, or I don't know, whatever it is you're trying to do, read so many books, just breaking that down into kind of a short-term 3 to 6 month kind of deal. If it's a longer term goal, kind of filling in the blanks, but like, what do you have to do every so often in order to kind of get that? So we talk about the small, consistent steps. Planning what those small consistent steps are. What habits do you have to develop in order to get to be that person you want to be or to achieve that goal? So kind of thinking about that. So if you want to sell 100 things in 6 months, then you got to break that down in so many per month, and you got to have so many per week and whatever. So having some benchmarks along the way to know if you're making those progress, and then kind of the habits that need to be developed in order to get there. If you're working to perform in a triathlon, which some of us are, like, what do my workouts look like? How much swimming do I got to do, and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, the other one is about process. And when I talk about this, it's like, really, we spend more of our life in the process, on the path, than we do actually at the destination. So if you're climbing a mountain, you get to the top, you might climb for 10 hours and then you turn around and you walk back down after an hour, maybe at the top. So the process about the path that you're walking is super important. And for me, what I've kind of gotten to is who do I want to be along the way, and how am I going to show up in the process? Because the process can be really hard. And we talk about resiliency and doing hard things and getting challenged and doing all that. And it is hard, whether it's physical training, mental training, or just, day-to-day life. It can be really difficult. And it's really, really important then for us to identify who we're going to be along that journey. So if kindness and being kind to other people is important, then that's something you want to hold close, because when things get difficult, it's easy for us to stray from that person that we really want to be. So if it's my spouse or partner and I'm pledging to be kinder and or communicate more fully, or whatever that may be, then knowing that. So in the moment, and that's where mindfulness really steps in, is being aware of being triggered or whatever's going on and having different kinds of thoughts, and then pulling yourself back and saying, well, here's how I committed to showing up today. So you got to know how you want to show up, though. So how do you want to show up? What are your values and characteristics? And who do you want to be along this journey? Whether it's co-employees, neighbors, friends, family, whatever that is. And how are you going to go about this journey and walking it? So, because you can walk up a mountain with a heavy load on and you can grumble and kick stones and be mad, or you can look out and see a beautiful sky, the mountain ahead of you, the friends and family that you're with, and even in the strain and the toil, can appreciate the love that you have the opportunity to share and the blessings that we do have. So I think gratitude kind of plays within that. But again, each of us have that personal journey to define. So that's step 3, the process and action steps. We'll work on step 4 next week. I appreciate you guys being along the journey with me, and I hope these are valuable. And or if you have any comments, we always appreciate those. If you want to rate us, that'd be great. Appreciate you following us, so when we post, you get it. And very grateful for all of you out there, and wishing you a very mindful week, thinking about your process, maybe action steps as you're working through those things. And really, more than anything, just being that person in life that you want to be and taking the small steps to get there. So take care. Wishing the very best. All my love.